of the Golden Maknae. Jungkook turns heads with a stunning airport appearance. Hello Army. There are moments in life. Moments that stop time. Moments that shift the rhythm of the world. Today was one of those moments. The cold morning breeze swept through Incheon International Airport. The cameras were ready, the fans on edge, the silence heavy. Then suddenly, the energy changed. Footsteps echoed in the distance. And there he was. Jeon Jungkook. The world didn't just see him. It felt him. The long wait. It's been months since we last saw him in person. The world felt quieter without him. Social media seemed less alive. Music seemed to carry a different weight. When Jungkook enlisted for his mandatory military service, millions of armies across the globe saluted his sacrifice. He left at the peak of his solo career, after shattering global records with songs like 7, 3D, and Standing Next to You. He had nothing to prove, yet gave everything. Each day since his departure has been marked by longing. Fan accounts began reposting old clips. Twitter trends carried memories, not moments. YouTube videos about his journey got millions of views, all fueled by the collective desire to see him once again. The surprise. No official announcement. No schedule. No clue. And yet, this morning, something miraculous happened. Fans waiting at the airport suddenly spotted a familiar figure. Black hoodie, military buzz cut, mask, and that unmistakable aura. Screams erupted. Phones were raised in a frenzy. Security rushed to create space. And then the cameras confirmed it. It was him. Jungkook. In the flesh. In full military attire. Looking stronger, more mature, and more mesmerizing than ever. The visual impact. The crowd went silent for a split second, as if trying to process what they were witnessing. He was no longer just the youngest member of BTS. He was no longer just the boy who once nervously sang, "Begin." He was now a man, full of power, discipline, and mystery. His eyes held the same warmth but were now layered with a depth only time and experience could create. His stride was confident, poised. His shoulders broader. His presence, indescribable. Jungkook didn't just walk through that terminal. He owned it. Fan frenzy and global reaction. Social media exploded. Within minutes, hashtags like #Jungkook is back, #Golden Maknae returns, and #Jungkook at Incheon were trending worldwide. TikTok was flooded with videos from fans lucky enough to catch a glimpse. Instagram saw thousands of edits with angelic music underscoring his every move. Twitter turned into a celebration of his return, with fans posting art, poems, and heartfelt messages. Media outlets across South Korea and beyond scrambled to cover the appearance. Some called it the most iconic return of the year. Others compared it to a scene from a movie, The Return of the King. But one thing was certain. Jungkook was back. Clues and speculations. But why was Jungkook at the airport? This is where things get intriguing. He wasn't dressed like a celebrity on vacation. He wasn't carrying typical luggage. Instead, his accessories drew suspicion. A sleek, matte black duffel with unfamiliar symbols. A rare designer watch, one of only 7 ever produced. Footwear that hadn't been released publicly, possibly a prototype. A hoodie many believed to be custom-made with hidden meanings. Fans started digging. Some believe he's working on a secret project, possibly a military documentary or special global ambassadorship. Others whisper about a potential surprise performance for a military event. And a few, the boldest among us, believe this could be the first step toward a BTS reunion. Could it be true? What this means for ARMY. For ARMY, this wasn't just a celebrity sighting. It was a moment of reconnection. A reminder that no matter how far, how long, or how quiet it gets, Jungkook never forgets his fans. He looked into the crowd with eyes that said, "Thank you for waiting." He waved gently, as if to say, "I haven't gone far. I'm still here." And even behind the mask, you could see the soft smile we've missed. It wasn't just a military leave. It was a gift to those who have stood by him through every chapter. The men behind the legend. This moment also reminded us of who Jungkook truly is. A man who, despite being one of the most famous people in the world, never forgets where he came from. He is the boy who trained endlessly in dance studios. The artist who recorded late into the night. The friend who cried during BTS speeches. The brother who always supported his youngs. The man who held his head high even when fame became overwhelming. And now, he's returned, stronger than ever, still humble, still shining. A future reignited. This brief airport appearance has reignited the flame of anticipation. What comes next? A secret comeback. A solo film. A new era for BTS. Whatever it is, one thing is clear. Jungkook doesn't do things by accident. Every move, every step, every glance has meaning. And if today's appearance was any indication, he's preparing for something massive. Jungkook didn't have to show up. He didn't have to reveal himself. But he did. Because for him, ARMY is not just a fan base. It's home. And today, he reminded us all that the bond between BTS and ARMY is unbreakable. The Golden Maknae has returned. Not just as a K-pop idol, but as a symbol of hope, love, strength, and undying connection. If this is the beginning of his next chapter, then we are here for every second of it. Welcome back, Jungkook. We missed you more than words can say. And we'll be here, cheering, loving, and waiting. Until the next time your footsteps echo through the world.